Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 4 of the 12 days of Christmas. I decided to hop on a little early, just a few minutes, because I was made aware that the notification saying that I'm live usually doesn't hit people's feed until about 5 minutes after I go live. So I'm just getting on a little early just to make sure that everyone gets to catch up with me and start with me. On time so they don't miss anything. So I'm just stamping some sentiments on a circle, and they are for my Cards for Christ class. So while we're hanging out, I just thought I would work this instead of just sitting here with dead air. Hello, Lisa. How are ya? If you're watching this and you're watching the replay, you can fast forward through this. We're just waiting for people to hop on. So just hanging out. I can get my comments up though, I know that. Oh, you're tired. Yes, it seems like it's Thursday, not Tuesday. So crazy. All right. So tonight I have another Christmas card. Actually, we're going to make 4 all at the same time. You guys are going to be so impressed. And it's so easy, but yet it looks so awesome. So you guys are going to love it. And you can make 4 at a time. It's so neat. So be ready. We're going to need cherry cobbler cardstock, basic white cardstock, a foursome. Yeah, yeah, Lisa. You know it, girlfriend. And what else do we need? Old olive ink and cherry cobbler ink. Oh, and there's some early espresso ink as well. So if you want to stamp along, you can get those items. That would be fun. All right. So yes, I'll show you the sentiment that I'm stamping in just a second. I'm stamping my last one, and I'm stamping off and doing the second and third. So it says, thinking of you, praying for you, hoping with you. And that's going to go on a card. And so I put all the pieces together, and I tie all the bows and everything for my Cards for Christ people. And that way they just literally have to put the card together. Hello, Dolores. Glad to see you. All right, got that clean. And I'll put this away. I am so excited for tonight's cards. They are going to be so awesome. You are going to love them. No embossing tonight. No die cutting tonight. So, it's going to be, like I said, it's super simple, but it is awesome. Awesome, awesome. I'll put this stamp away because I'm done with it. All right, I think we'll get started. So, Lisa, Dolores is my sister-in-law. She is married to my 3rd oldest brother. His name is Dave. And Lisa is my very good friend. we met through Stampin' Up, and we just hit it off right from the beginning. So it is very cool, and we hold each other accountable and try to stay on track with our businesses and such. So, all right, I am going to, I do not need black. I'm going to put black away. All right, I'm going to point you to my work surface and hopefully line you up good. Do I want you down a little bit more? And you can see more of my work surface. I think so. All right. So these are the two stamp sets we're going to use. Golden Grenery and Greetings of the Season. These are the same two we used last night. We're going to use this stamp set tonight. This stamp, not Merry Christmas, but this one. May your holiday season be filled with warmth and cheerful celebration. And then we're using this stamp, and this stamp, and the berries. All right, we're going to set these aside. All right, first thing I want to do is I want to take my thick basic white, and I'm going to score it at 4 1/4. I haven't done this in a long time, have I, people? And then cut it at 5 1/2. There's 2 card bases. Remember, I said we're going to make 4 cards all at the same time. And then I'm going to score this one at 4 1/4. And like I said, this is the thick basic white. The thick makes a better card base, stronger. Then I do not want to cut this yet. I want to cut my real red at 4 and 4. And yes, I did flip my paper around. The reason being, I like a clean edge, at least on one of my sides, if at all possible. Then 5 1/4 and 5 1/4. Five and a quarter and 5 1/4. And I am just throwing these strips away if you're wondering. You can save them if you want. I do not care to save those little strips. Okay. Now I'm going to take my bone folder and I'm going to fold all of these in half on that score line and burnish that crease with my bone folder. Hello, Nancy from up north. And Cindy. Cindy's tired. Uh-oh. Is it the weather or were you too busy today? All right. Then I'm going to take my real, cherry cobbler, and I'm going to glue this down on each card base. So if you're just joining, we are making 4 Christmas cards all at the same time. It is super, super easy. We just started a couple minutes ago, and I already have the 4 card bases done. And we're setting them aside. Okay, now I want to bring in that piece of basic white cardstock. It is 8.5 by 11. It's a full sheet, and I'm going to stamp right down the center, the long way. Of this piece of cardstock. So I'm first going to take the pine bough, and I'm going to kind of go in the center, maybe a little off to the center. I'm going to stamp off, and I'm going to double stamp. So I'm going to get 2 different colors of green. And then I'm going to go like that and like that. Okay, then I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to go the other way. If you're not right in the center, it's no big deal. No big deal. Do not stress about that. It is not worth it to stress about that. Okay. Then I'm going to take, it's just the leaf, and I'm going to stamp off. So I need my scratch paper here. And then stamp off, and then stamp on my, so I'm getting the 2nd generation of ink. Okay, you following me? And we're going to go all the way down. Sorry, I don't know where I came up with a Karen. Hello, Dolores. Maybe we're going to have a Karen, Cindy. Maybe a Karen will join us tonight, and you're just getting ahead of the game. Then I'm going to turn it back around and go down the side again. I should have done this one first, I'm realizing now, because I'm going to stamp the veins in this. All right. Then the veins for that I just, it's going to be full strength. And then I got to line it up. There we go. Yeah, I should have done this first. This one first. That's all right. Ooh, that is loud. I'm going to try to put a mat under it. My piercing mat, and see if that doesn't calm it down a little bit. Yeah, I should have done this one first. Here we go. And if you don't get all of them, that's okay. I'm going to turn it around and get this side now. I can see that my ink is darker on one side of my pad than the other. So I'm trying to get it all inked. And that's good for that. And we're done with the green. Then I want to go in with the little berry and cherry cobbler ink. There you go, Karen Wheaton. And then we're randomly going to put berries all over all the way down, in the middle of them, the edge of them, wherever you think berries should be. Thank you, Lisa. So really, I'm making like my own DSP, kind of, sort of. All right, I think I need one here. And one down here. All right. Then I'm going to close this up. And I'm going to clean that red. I'm going to clean the green. All right, make sure all of them are clean. All right. Then I want, oops, I'm sorry, I just knocked the camera. Then I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer, and I am going to cut this at 4 1/4 the long ways, okay? Again, if you've got more on one side than the other, it's no big deal. Okay, now I want this 3 3/4 wide. And then I want this at 5. And 5. And then 3 3/4. And 5. And 5. And that's even pretty for some, you could do a tag. Oh, that, I might save that. Okay. Now we need our Sang and Early Espresso. So these were the 3 colors. Cherry Cobbler, Old Olive, and Early Espresso. All right. May your holiday season be filled with warmth and cheerful celebration. I want to make sure So it doesn't really matter which way they're going. Okay. And then hang that up. Oh, this stamp's so nice. So nice. Look at this, you guys. What are we, 15 minutes into this? Well, at most. And we're almost done with 4 cards. And I had nothing prepped ahead of time. I started from scratch. And I position them to work around the pine boughs. If it goes into the pine bough a little bit, it's okay, because you can still read it because it's a different color. Okay. Now I'm going to take my adhesive. And make sure my card's opening the right way so I don't put it on upside down or backwards. There's one. Thank you, Cindy. I'm glad you guys are liking it. It's not as confusing as last night's card, is it? Last night there was a lot going on that card, but it was well worth it. Well worth it. Okay, but we're not done. We got to put some bling on it. So I am just using your basic rhinestones because I love basic rhinestones. You can't really go wrong with basic rhinestones. Not very often. One done. Two done. Three done. Four cards done in less than 20 minutes, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you think? I know it did. I'm sorry. So this is awesome. 4 cards in 20 minutes with 1 sheet of cardstock, the basic white, stamped down the center, going both directions, and just stamping off and using a couple different greeneries and some berries, and then the sentiment, and embellish with some rhinestones. Thank you, Nancy. Yes, very easy. And when you need a quick card, that's wonderful. Now you could do this for fall and have leaves going all the way down in different colors. And then again, cut it down the center, cut it to the right size. And you can back it with, you know, pumpkin pie or daffodil delight or blackberry bliss or, oh my goodness, any of the greens. You could do cherry cobbler. Oh, there's a blue one too you could do. But any of those, any color, Cajun Craze, any color you can use for the cardstock that would bring out one of the colors in the leaves. And then just stamp it, your sentiment, you know, grateful for you, or is the season to be grateful, or happy Thanksgiving, or any of that. The cherry cobbler and gold ribbon would be great too. What an awesome card load. Thank you. Yes. I didn't use the ribbon because I used it last night, but yes, we could definitely put a ribbon on there. Absolutely. All right. So I'm going to put these together. And we have day 1, day 2, day 3, and day 4 so far of the 12 days of Christmas. Let me see, can I put these up a little bit more? How's that? There we go. Now it's too far up. There we go. Just scooch it a little bit and it's good enough, right? All right. I'm going to point you back up to me. Hello. Do you need my address? Do I need your address? Perfection. Oh no, not perfection. That's what's great about this card. There's no perfection needed. You just stamp down the middle. And I didn't measure it. I just eyeballed the middle. So if you want more green, you can go more into it. If you want less, you can, you know, just make one row of you know, greenery. But yes. You're funny. Oh, Lisa Bauer, you're funny. All right. So tomorrow night I have a meeting, a Zoom meeting at 7. So I think I'm going to come on at 6 and do my live, my day 5 of the 12 days of Christmas. So it's going to be at 6 o'clock tomorrow night, so I don't miss my Zoom meeting at 7. So I hope you'll come right back here tomorrow night and join me. Share with your friends, invite them, and tell them what a fun time we have. And I thank you so much for hanging out with me. And I hope you're getting some ideas. Thank you, Lisa. I hope you're getting some ideas for your Christmas cards or packaging or tags. Be thinking about that. And, you know, make your list of, you know, when I say what we're using. I don't even know where they are. You know, when I say a stamp set or a bundle, you know, write it down if you like it. If not, then just move on to the next. Okay, 5 p.m. my time. Yes, Cindy, it is 5 p.m. Central Time. So it's probably right in the middle of your dinner. But I'm sorry. So you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. And I'll see you tomorrow night. Take care. I love you. Bye-bye.